Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so good evening once again, and welcome to today's section. So sorry that we couldn't have the section on I think on Saturday. Right. Sorry about that. I have some engagements, so sorry about that. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at, we are still talking about data ingestion. You can see that we have spent much time on ingesting data because I think that is one of the major concerns that most data engineers have, getting data from different data source. So that is, I think, a bulk of work is always around ingesting data, trying to source data from different sources, because like I said earlier, when you are working in an organization, I think some people that have experience on this call will bear me witness that it's most likely that you have different data source, especially when you are working with a big organization. Some data might be on ERP system, Dynamics 365, SQL Server, GitHub, on your local file, OneDrive. If you are working in banking sector, maybe they have their own system that they use, Finacle, right? Different databases or different data source, right? It can even be from your website that they might want you to extract data from. So how do you do all this type of data extraction? So, because of the short time that we have, can't cover all the data source because we have more than 100, more than thousands of data sources that you might think of, right? So we just talk about the basic one, and I believe that everybody here will take it up to learn more on different sources too, so that when you're practicing, you will not just be limited to what I've introduced to you earlier. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing much today. Like, I'm not going to be doing more of sharing screen. So I will just call someone that is up to date from your side. So someone that is up to date and someone that have SQL Server on his or her system, right? You have SQL Server and you are up to date to where we are as well. So you can just share your screen or raise your hand. I will call you so that we can start with this task. To anyone that want to volunteer. Anyone that want to volunteer. Nobody. Ha. Nobody want to volunteer. Someone has to volunteer, please. I need someone that is up to date. Like you have done everything. You have created your storage account. Yeah. And you have SQL Server on your system as well. So anybody. I don't understand though. Everybody's okay, Raman. Okay, thank you, Raman. Raman, okay, you can go on and share your screen. Thank you. Titilope, how far? Where are you, Titilope? Let me stop sharing. Let me allow Raman to. Is Titilope still on the phone? Sure. Okay. I think she left. Okay. So the first thing, what we want to do is that we want to ingest data from our SQL server on the on-prem, the SQL server you have on your on-prem. We want to ingest the data from there into your ADF as well. That's the goal that we want to achieve today. So we are not going to be spending much time as well. We should be fast with this. So what I just want to walk you through is how to ingest the data. So even by the time we get to the point of creating the pipeline, I might not really do anything on that. You guys, I might have to leave that to you guys to complete that part. But if you want me to show you as well, I can also show you. But the most important part of it is just to show you how to connect SQL Server on-prem to your ADF. Then you ingest it into your ADLS Gen2. Okay, so let's proceed. So the first thing that we need to do is to first we need to set up, we need to do a setup of our SQL Server. So we need to first go to SQL Server. Raman, are you with me? Hello, Raman.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Okay. So can you just open your? So the first thing that we need to do is to go to your SQL Server. That's the first thing that we'll move to the Azure part later on.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Just expand your window. Can you expand that your SQL Server? Like, let's have a full screen of your SQL Server. Raman, are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I think the network is. I think you're having I don't know whether I'm the one that having poor network or you, but it's fine. I can hear you now. Okay, so can you remove your teams? Remove your teams from the screen.
I've done that.
Okay. It's still showing on my own handle. Is it my network or your own network? Raman, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Please. Can anyone hear me? Hello.
Okay. I can hear you.
But it seems Rahman has a poor network. Maybe his system is lagging.
Okay. Raman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, can you stop sharing your screen and share again?
Okay, I'll do that now.
Because I can still see your. Titi Lokwe, can you hear me, Titi Lokwe? Are you up to date?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Rahman. Your screen is blank.
Oh.
Are you sharing anything?
Yes, I'm actually sharing my screen. I don't know what's happening today.
Is your network? Your network is very poor. That's it. Does anybody have a strong network? Olubumi, Idris, Titi Lokwe. Adeleye, does anybody have a strong network? That's.
Boss, me, I'm not up to date, so I can't. And again, I'm picking on my phone. I'm on my.
Are you with your laptop?
No, not at all. I'm on my phone. I joined on my phone.
Titi Lokwe, how about you? Olubumi, how about you? Titilapo, are you talking? I think you are trying to talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Titi, I can hear you. Titi, I can hear you. Go on. I think Titi. What was happening to you? I thought MTN had resolved their problem. Maria, what about you? Is your network okay? Can we try from your end?
Network issue at my end. Yeah.
I don't have money. Oh, my money has finished.
Yeah, upgrade your account now. Eh?
I have to create another account.
Microsoft will soon ban you from creating
Upgrade. No, I never sabi wetin I dey do first.
Microsoft will soon ban you from creating
When I know
multiple.
wetin I dey do, I go upgrade. And by the way, I've deleted everything I created in there. I've deleted it.
You will learn while practicing. Now that's what they said. What's it called? Experience is the best teacher. So once you learn I don't want to say you will learn the hard way, but but this,
Now the hard way don't happen. So now let's finish the hard by reading hard. Then we'll now go soft.
Soft. Okay. Titi Lakwe, can you hear me? I need someone that can share screen. I need someone. Olubomi, what about you? Is your network good? Can you try and share screen? What about Ahmed? Ahmed, are you up to date? Good evening. I think he just joined.
Good evening. But I was the one that had the issue the other time that I ran into series of bugs.
And you have not solved your problem, your issue.
Yeah, I haven't. I was even trying to
For more than a week. So if you are working with, let us.
We are share screen. Let's solve it together and continue.
So if you are working on a real project, that's why you abandon it.
Not so.
Okay, Rahman. Okay, who is sharing screen now? Rahman, you're not sharing screen, right, Rahman?
Yes. I'm the one.
Okay. I think your network. Okay, maybe it's stable now. Oh yeah, go to your SQL server. So if you have a challenge, I believe some people have passed. Some people have solved this thing. You can always reach out to one another for. It's part of learning actually. It's part of learning, but maybe we'll talk about that after the class so that we don't. Let's go to the main point of today's class. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do. Where's the database you are using for this project?
This is the database.
Okay,
insurance data.
So, insurance data. Okay. So what we want to do now is that we want to set a password because we are going to be needing the password when we want to log in on the Azure portal. It's going to ask us for credentials, right? So we need to first set up the password. I know most of us, we normally use what we normally use is the window authentication, right? So we need to set a password. So before you do, okay, so scroll up. Okay, so right click, this is your data. Yeah, right click. Is it that one? Okay, so go to properties. Go to properties. Go to security. You're using the Express. Okay, so change this to SQL Server window authentication. Yeah, so click on OK. Please, I hope everybody is following you. Please, let's follow. Click on OK. Titi, yeah, go on with your question.
Yeah, sorry, my network has been, misbehaving. So what do we want to do? I'm sorry to take you back.
Is that, when I gave you guys the data, I gave you how many data source? 3 data source. We have one on the GitHub, one on the SQL. Then we have one from
ADLS.
them, which we have loaded. So the last data that we have is on the SQL Server. And what do we want to do? We want to ingest data from SQL Server into our ADLS Gen. We are still ingesting data. Do you understand?
Okay.
We are still ingesting. So we ingest the data from SQL Server into our ADLS. Now, for you to do that, you can't just ingest, because by the time you go to Azure is going to be asking you for some credentials. So you need to first settle that credentials on your SQL Server here. So that is what we are trying to do now. Is that clear?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So you know what, Raman, can you close this your SQL Server and open it again? Close it and open it again.
Okay.
So when you close it and open it again, do the same thing. Just try to right click again and go to that properties, go to security. Ensure that the authentication is on both Windows and SQL Server.
All right.
All right. Okay. I hope every other person understand what we are trying to do, so that you are not confused. I hope apart from Titi Lokwe, that our network is fluctuating. I hope every other person, Maria, Adebola, and every other person, I hope you understand what we are doing or what we want to do.
Yes.
All right, okay. So do the right click now. Then let's just confirm that it's on both. Go to properties, yeah, security. Okay, yeah. So it's on SQL and Windows Education. So click on OK. Click on OK. So I copy
I don't think.
What do you say? You don't think?
I said
what?
I don't think I can remember my password.
Don't worry. Don't
Okay,
worry. If you
okay.
don't, click on new query. Click on new query. So copy. I sent a code on this team chat. So copy the code I share on the team chat.
Okay. I'm trying to access the chat.
Okay, so let me explain before you run it. So let me explain. So what we want to do is that when I believe everybody that have installed SQL Server, I know most of us, we are using the window authentication, right? So we are not using the SQL we didn't set up SQL authentication with it. Do you understand? We did not create it. So now we want to try to create it now. So we are trying to say if exists. So we say drop if it already exists. So if what's her name? Raman said that he doesn't remember his password now. So now we are trying to say, okay, if this username already exists, right? We want to drop it and create it all over again. Do you understand? So Raman, remove that for less and put your own name there.
My name or my system, my laptop.
Anything. It doesn't matter. Anything.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so run it.
Done.
Okay, I sent another code. Copy the code. Just edit it.
Okay. To run it.
Sorry, hold on. Before you run it, hold on. So now what this one, the next code is just doing is that we have deleted the code, the first one, if it exists before. So we want to recreate it again. So then we are giving it this password. So just try to remember this password. You can leave the password. If you forget it, you can always ask from me. So yeah. Okay. So you can leave the password, or if you want to change the password so that you can remember, you can put it, but I think you should just leave it.
I will leave it. This is okay.
Okay, so execute it here. So execute it.
Done.
Okay. So now we have created the username and the password. So now we want to map this username and password to the database. This username and password that we just created is just on the system. Is a username on the system. If you go to your probably you go to security on your left. Go to security on your left. Go to security.
Security, you mean in my database or where?
Collapse all these databases that you just opened now. Collapse all these databases that you have.
Okay.
Collapse it. Go to security. Yeah. Security.
Logins.
Go to logins. You will see that Raman there now. Can you see?
Yes.
You can see the Raman. So that means that you have created it with a username. Now, this username that you created, now you want to map it. Now, what we want to do now is to map it to a database. Do you understand? So we don't want to, so anytime we want to log in into this, our project database, we want it to be able to use this Raman to log into it. We don't want to just be using the window authentication to log in alone. Do you understand? So we want to be using this username to log into that server. So copy the code that I shared with you again. I sent another code.
Okay.
Have you copied it?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So hold on, before you execute it, now it said use, so you need to indicate your database. So what's the name of that database? Indicate that database, because we want to map the password and the username to that database. So you have to indicate the database that we want to map it to.
Okay.
I think that's insurance data. Okay. So so change the name from Forest to your own name.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Before you run it, okay. Use insurance if exists, but when name equals to drop username Raman. Okay. Yeah, you can execute it. Have you done that?
No.
Sorry, actually, I didn't copy the code. I didn't complete the code actually. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I've done it now.
Oh yeah, well done. Okay, so copy the. I sent another code. Just copy it and. So what we're just trying to do here is to, if the name already exists on this database, we want to delete it. The reason why I'm trying to first delete it is because some people might have done it like this before. So that's why I'm just trying to make sure that we are on the safer side for doing it like this.
Okay.
I hope you understand that. So copy the. Yeah, okay. And if it's not clear, please ask questions. Okay, so now we want to now create it and map it to this database now. So this is when we want to recreate it again and map it because we have already deleted if it exists, right? Then we say that you should give it a member role. So when you have a member role, that means that you can write and you can read and write when you have a member because
Excuse me, please.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Are you saying something?
Yeah, please. It's me. I think he was on master before he changed to insurance data. Please, when did he change to the insurance data before he ran the
See, there's a
code
code here. There's a code that says use insurance. Can you see? There's a code that says. Okay. Have you done that? Have you executed the last code?
No.
Okay, so once you use the code, it will change by itself to insurance data.
There is a part that says use that database. We already indicated that you should use the database. Scroll up a little bit, Raman. Can you scroll up a little bit?
Yes.
There's a place use
yes,
insurance data.
that.
So once you say.
Okay.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear? Okay. All right, so we have set up the username and password now. Now there's something we need to test it to be sure that this thing is working perfectly. So how do we test it? So before we even test it, we need to do something. Raman, go to your system and search for SQL Server configuration. Go to your system and search for SQL Server configuration. I don't know whether your own system have it, but let's check. Okay, it has it. Okay. Yeah, some people's system might not have it, actually. I've seen it. Oh, go back. I think I've seen what I want before. Go back. Like, clear your search, clear that search again and start all over again. Just type it one after the other. SQL. Hold on. You see this one that have SQL Server 2022 Configuration Manager? Yeah, click on it. Some people does not have it. SQL Server Configuration Manager. See, yeah.
Open.
Some people who does not. Yeah, open it. I think some people who does not have it, because I think I've done this thing for someone before, and the person does not have this configuration. I don't know. Maybe the person installed different SQL, or I don't know how the person installed his or her own. So if your own does not have it, I think where you are going to do your own, what I'm doing here is just to go to your service. Yeah, I think that's where you configure this. So so what we need to do here, go to your SQL Server network configuration.
This?
Go to SQL. No. Calm down.
Yeah.
Config manager comes with installation. Well, it's not all actually. I've done it for someone that I didn't see it there. It's not all. No, this is not where I want. Go to native client. Let me see the native clients. The SQL native clients. Below the where you are now.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something. Sorry, hold on. Let me check this from my hand here so that I will know exactly what I'm looking for. Just hold on.
All right.
Let me just check it from okay. Protocol for SQL Server. Okay. Protocol for it's protocol for okay, click on this protocol for SQL Server Express. Click on it.
I've done that.
You see this name pipe, right? Click and enable it.
Name pipes.
Yeah, right. Click and enable it. Yeah, enable it. These are some of the challenges that I faced when I was doing it for the first time too, because it took me some while to understand because I was just having a lot of issues trying to after putting the password and so the TCP to enable it as well.
Okay.
So just to avoid it with you guys, so let us just set it up properly. Okay, so go to your SQL Server service, the first one at the top. The first one at the top. Yes.
Okay.
Click on the SQL Server, the one that is showing running. Right click on it. Right click on it. The one that is showing running. Right click on it. Okay, then restart. Click on restart. Click on restart. So for people that does not have, in case your own does not come with your SQL Server configuration. Like I said, I've done with someone that I didn't see this thing on our own system. So what I just did is I will just go to service, then we just restart this SQL Server, and I think it works for her. Yeah. You have restarted it, right, Raman?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. So close this tab, go to your SQL Server now. Adela, your hand is up. Go on with your question. So what you will do now is that close this SQL Server and open it again. You might save your code though, just in case to remember the code and whatever. I need to save it, or just save the scripts. Just save the scripts. So close it and let's open it again to test whether it's working or not. Adela, your hand is up. You have any question?
Yes, I'm having error in the last code after running that create user. The last code, I'm having error in my own. Get something.
What's the error?
What do you say?
What's the error?
Okay, it's telling me because I put in my name there. I said ADLS is not a valid login, or you do not have permission. And it's giving one message 155 level 16 stating one line. It's actually telling me that ADLS is not a valid login.
ADLS is not a valid login. Did you do the first thing that we did? The setup that we first did, changing it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Hold on, Raman.
Okay.
You have already, okay, it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. Click on that connect. You see this connect? You see the first plug? Click on that first plug.
This?
The first plug. Yes. Click on it.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. So before, the way you normally log in is using your window. Now we want to change how we log in now to SQL Server, right? So change it from authentication to SQL authentication. From window rather. Yeah, change it to, okay, so your login, Raman. The man is the login. Then password.
Let me
So let me
look
send the password to you.
and copy it.
You can just copy it from copy it from
Yes.
the chat. I've dropped it.
Okay. Done.
Okay, so trust server certificates, check that box. Trust server certificates. Then connect, let's see. I hope it's successful. Thank God. Yeah, so now you observe something now so that you understand what you are trying to do. Go to database. You will see that this thing has even
Under Raman.
Yeah. You see that it has divided the credentials even for two. If you try to log into any of other database, don't log into insurance here too. Any database, try to open it. Try to open any of the database that you have.
Here, right?
Yeah, just open anyone. Try to open anyone. Just try to open anyone. That is not the insurance one. What I want you to do is that, can you see? The database adventure 2024 is not accessible. So you will not be able to access any other database here because the only database you have access to is the insurance data. And that is why when you start working in an organization, you will realize that, it is not all database you have access to. Do you understand? It's not all database that you have access to. So probably they have, even you might be seeing the database, just like the way we are seeing this database now, but you don't have access to it because they didn't give you access. You don't have access to enter them. If your username and password is what they give you, the only thing you will be seeing here, you have access to is this insurance data. You will not have access to any other data that we have here. So try to open the insurance data. You will see that one will open. If you try to open the insurance data, you see that's the only one that will open because that's the only one that you have access to. You can see that works. That works, right? You can see you're able to open that one. So we are done with the first step. So now let's go back to our Azure. Okay, let's go back to Azure. Okay, so now we have set up the credentials for the SQL Server, which is the first thing that you need to do. Now on Azure, now go to your ADF. Open your ADF. So I told us, I think in the first class or previous class, I told us that when you want to ingest data from on-prem to the cloud environment, you need something, right? Who remember what I said we need? Do we still remember what I said we need? To be sure that we are following.
Gateway.
It's not gateway. I did not call it gateway for you. Is that what I said? Is that what I call it? Anybody? Is that what I said? I didn't call it gateway for you. Anyone? Anybody?
Publish.
Maria, Ebola, Titi Lokwe. What did I call it? You have to be speaking in data engineer terms.
I remember the name.
Okay, so it's called Integration Runtime, right?
Yeah.
Integration Runtime. It's also works like a gateway, actually. Yeah, it's like a gateway, but they call it Integration Runtime. So I told you that when you are working with cloud environment data for like GitHub, Shola, you have your hands up. Shola, your hand is up. Let me assume that that's a mistake. Anyway, so let's continue. So I told you that if you have data on the cloud, right? You have data on the cloud. For example, maybe you have your data on S3. You have data on Snowflake. You want to bring data from GitHub, you don't need gateway. You don't need to install any self-hosted integration runtime. because the data are on the cloud. This is when the data is on your on-prem that you need to install self-hosted integration runtime. On Azure itself, on ADF, we have what they call the auto integration runtime, and that is what is used for cloud data, to connect cloud data. So you don't need to do any installation already. So so that is that. So integration runtime, that's what you will need to install on your system to be able to ingest data successfully to your ADLS Gen, to your data lake. Okay, so go to I think go to manage on your left, Raman. Go to manage on your left. I think it's manage. Yeah. You can expand it so that you can see it very well. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. So click on integration runtime. So this is what I'm talking about, integration runtime. Yeah. So you can see the one that we have before is the auto resolve integration runtime, which is the one that I said if you have your data on the cloud, you don't need to install it again, right? So now we need to click on new. So because the data we are bringing in is from SQL Server. So let's you can say that we have, I think some people say they know SSIS. Yeah, I think for people that know SSIS, I think we have Airflow as well. I think it is also used for orchestration as well. I think they use Airflow for, I don't know what they use Airflow for, but I think maybe Debola, I think I have some data engineers here. Karim, Idris, yeah, go on.
Yeah, so boss, I want to ask, the process of doing exercise on Azure, is it still the same way they do it on Visual Studio?
Well, I don't have experience.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. I don't really have much experience with SSIS like that, because I think the only one that I'm familiar with is SSAS, which is more of BI tools. I'm not sure that SSIS is more a data engineer use. I think they use it for more of orchestration tools, like they use it to migrate data from one platform and the other too. But I've not used it before. I don't know if anybody have used it on the call. Debola, I don't know. Debola, have you used SSIS before?
Yes, please.
Okay, so maybe you can explain. Can you just help us with what or the differences between? Yeah, thank you.
So SSI is basically orchestration tool however, it's not a cloud-based tool like that. So compared to Airflow, Airflow is a program-based orchestration tool. So that one you basically program inside Airflow. You basically write your Python code, and there are a lot of other things around Airflow to orchestrate your job, right? However, for SSI, it's like a drag and drop thing, so it's kind of limited, based on is what you have in your drag and drop that you can actually make use of, compared to Airflow that you can code. So whatever you can code is actually dynamic. You can flex it anyhow you want to orchestrate for scheduling, management, and the things like that for your pipelines. However, for SSI, it's kind of limited because it's like a drag and drop. This is my source. These are the little things I can do inside my source. I want to map this column to this column like that, and then to your destination. So that's just a summary of it.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, maybe I will come and we'll come back to Debola to come and give us another lecture on that one. Maybe we'll do a master class later on so that we understand it very well. Okay, Shola, your hand is up.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I don't know if it is my network, but I've been seeing a blank screen since, and the voice is cracking as well.
Don't worry. It's your network. It's your network. I believe it's a network, right? Every other person can hear me clearly.
Yes.
Or we are talking, Sha. We are communicating. Okay. So yeah, Shola is your network. Okay, so let's move on. So I believe maybe later on, just for more that, I know that what Debola said is just a overview of everything, but maybe later on we can have more webinars or seminars on the differences between them, right? So that will be a future event. So what we need now is the self-hosted, right? So click on the Azure self-hosted integration runtime. Yeah. So click on it. Yeah. Then click on continue. Okay. So click on the self-hosted. Click on the self-hosted. Okay. So click on continue. Okay. So you can rename it to, you can just call it SHIR. Just rename it to SHIR, just to shorten the name. Yeah, self-hosted integration runtime. You can delete. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. So click on create. Okay, so when you create this, it's going to give you a key, 2 key. You can use either of the key. Do you understand? You can use either of the key. So now you have 2 options. Is either you use Express or you use manual. So because of time, I don't want us to start downloading. I would have prefer we do the manual setup ourselves, but because of time, so let's just use the manual, the Express setup. So click on the. So I don't think we might not even. Okay, let's see. I don't think we might even need the key later. But just click on the Express. Click here to launch. So let it just do the setup for us. But this might take a little time to set up, but we need to do that. So click on the Express. So the Express is just that it's going to do the installation itself compared to the manual. The manual, you are going to go to the website, download the integration runtime, just like the way you normally download the Power BI gateway, right? Then you do the setup. You are going to put in your email address and do your recovery password. How many times are you pressing it? It's just once now. Just do it once. So you do it manually. So that's just the difference between them. So So what I would do is that because of time, because I think time is fast going already. You guys will understand what I'm trying to say. So I will just do it to where we will do the connection. So I believe the moving the data is something that everybody should be able to do on their own, right? It's the same process of what we did when we are moving data from. It's the same process. So it's the same process. So. I think someone mic is on. Okay. Let's see. Raman, you're not sharing your entire screen, right? I think you're not sharing your entire screen.
I'm sharing my entire screen.
Okay, so
hello,
where
can
is
you
the
hear me?
installation? Yeah, I can hear you. The installation, where is it? Can we see where the installation is going on?
Okay, I should run. Okay, let me do it.
No, it's supposed to be running itself now because we are doing also, I believe, or we have to do it manually. Okay, let's see, Sha. Yes.
This is it.
Okay, I was thinking that it will set up itself. Like, run smart screen controls. Click on run. Okay.
It's running.
So this might take a little while. Okay, it's running. Yeah, it might take a while. So please, if you have any question, while this is running. Any question, any area that is not clear to you, please you can ask now. I hope your network is very strong so that this thing will be fast. Okay. So if you have any question from anybody, I think someone is trying to do the task the other time and they couldn't do it. So maybe we can use this time to check with you. Because this will take, actually once we, okay, maybe there might be a little challenge that you might have that I might have to show you, because I might have to also show you something. I will have said that maybe once you install this thing, you guys can continue from there, but don't let me give you half food. let me show you everything so that you don't have issues while setting it up. Okay, do we have any question? Any question? Titilope, Adebola, Maria, where else? Ahmed. Any question from anyone? Idris as well. No question. You guys are brilliant too. Wow. I want to be like you. Adelaide, are you fine now?
Yes, I'm fine. It's working now. Thank you.
It's working now. Oh, great.
Yes. The thing is that I did not change one of the name from Polex to my name, so that's why.
Okay. Titilope, what about you? Are you fine? We need to talk because we need to talk. We need to talk because if you are not talking, this class is going to be boring. So I don't know what you guys will be saying. So we have to talk. So don't miss. So don't miss your mic. So you guys have to talk. Else, because I don't know how many minutes it's going to take. It's going to take Raman network to finish installing this thing. Yeah, I don't know. So else, everybody will just be looking, and someone will think that we are not.
I have a question, but it's not related to this. So can I ask?
So if I cannot answer your question, I have my boss, Adebola, will answer you.
No, it's not even about no. So
okay.
for the group, it is the group name is, I think, Azure Fabric and Database. And so I just wanted to ask Ivo, so you still take us through Fabric and Database.
Sorry, I didn't get your question very well. I didn't get the question.
Okay, I said for the name, the group name, you wrote, I think, Azure Fabric and Database. That we still going to go through, we used to take us through Fabric and Database, or it is just Azure alone?
Okay, that would be that would be a talk for another time after the you understand, right? You're already laughing. So that would be a talk after the setup. Yeah. But if you want to learn, yeah, it's fine. Though I think, yeah, I will do introduction to Fabric with you. I think the last class, or probably, I'm not even sure. Maybe what I will just do is that the next class I might not really. I will just show you what you need to do, because maybe for people that are not conversant with SQL, I believe everybody on this course should know SQL. And I don't want to assume, but I believe everybody should know SQL. Everybody should know SQL. You know how to do data cleaning, right? How you can clean data with SQL, because the next class is actually to talk about how to, after you ingest your data into your ADLS Gen2, then we are going to move the data from ADLS Gen2 into Azure SQL database. Normally, that is not the normal flow, right? That's not the normal flow. When you are working with big data, you can't clean your data with using SQL. Mostly what you will use, big organization use is Databricks. Do you understand? So that's what they use. So, but like I said, the database part is not what I plan to cover here, but it's something that we can explore later on, actually. So, but if you want to learn how to use Databricks as well, we can talk about that one later on. Do you understand? Yeah. So, but I'm going to show you, maybe the next class is just to show you how to move the data from your ADLS, then see how you can use Databricks. Sorry, how you can use SQL Server. Sorry, Azure DB rather. How you can use Azure DB and how you can connect your Azure database to your SSMS to clean your data. Yeah, because when you start working with organization too, most of the time you will not even be using what happened? Hey, what did you do? Something. What happened, Raman?
I
I
tried
think it
to
was trying
change
to
my
switch
network.
yeah.
I tried to change my network, so I thought I should do it earlier before it's almost done. I'm afraid the one I was using before is not going to sustain the testing.
Okay. I'm scared now because this
Don't
network is
worry, it won't take time.
Okay, this network is looking. Okay, so so the plan is just to use SQL to show you how to use SQL to clean the data. Because okay, what happened after you move the data into your data lake? Is the data going to be sitting down there? No, because data lake is just a dump site. You can't do anything with it. You can't make insights from your data lake. So you still need to move the data from your data lake. You can use Azure SQL database if your data is not much, right? If you are working with a very small data, that data is not large, right? You can use Azure SQL database, do your data cleaning, then connect to Power BI to do your visualization. So you can connect from your Azure SQL database to Power BI directly. But on the normal, if you're working with big data, so that is where you might have to use Databricks or you have to use Synapse. Do you understand? So that's where those comes in. Then I think we are going to have like a class that I'll show you Fabric. And I think a lot of us here know Fabric. I think I can count like 3 or 4 people or 5 people say they already know Fabric. So maybe just few people that does not really know Fabric. So I will show you how to connect all this Azure stuff to Fabric Azure, maybe in the last class. So we'll just do an introduction to Fabric Azure like that. Yeah. But I believe a lot of us here already know Fabric, so maybe just few people. Okay. Any other question?
So, boss, you're saying something like when connecting to Azure DB, like on SSMS, if you are working an organization. So, from my own like little experience, because me now I only have access to the Azure DB on SSMS, but on this thing on the Azure platform, I don't have access to it because they normally say cost, that kind of thing. That is only engineers they can give the access to, and maybe data scientists. But based on say me now, I'm at the data analyst, so they don't give me access. They don't give us access to like the Azure platform. It's only on SSMS. They gave us only that, just to connect to the DB and do your SQL stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's what's giving me now lack of knowledge on the platform. You get.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to navigate my way on the platform, especially because I'm just working basically on the SSMS alone.
Yeah, I think So I think I also had that experience in my former company as well. Where I worked before. So most of the time, as an analyst, and that is one thing that I always tell people is that, see, don't limit yourself, because if you are working in a particular organization now, it is most likely that you'll be limited to what you would know or what you would do. So that is why some of these training, webinars, conferences, you have to attend them, because these are things that you will not get in your organization. Even though the organization might have a big name, right? You understand? You might think that, oh, you are working in a big organization, but as an analyst that you have, you might not have access to it, because they will tell you that it is the data engineers that does that. But nobody is not a limitation to say that it's a data analyst or data engineer. Because, okay, what happens if you leave your company today and you move to another company tomorrow, and they now say that, oh, they are using Azure database, or they are using
good
Azure
evening,
platform.
everyone. Good evening. So for me, I'm still working on the project. I'm still going through the resources, but I've not actually, started writing. Solving the tasks, but I'm still going through the resources right now. But I've actually
I don't
opened
think
the.
is talking to us, probably.
Yeah, I think he's in another meeting. Actually, he's multitasking. That's good. Anyway, I've muted him anyway. So okay, so Idris, just to answer your question, is that the purpose of this training is because I know that a quite number of people, right? Because I've been in that shoe too before, that, oh, you work in an organization, the only thing that they will give you is the credentials to just be. So what they do is that as an analyst, they are not expecting you to be reading data. Sorry, they are not expecting you to be writing data into your database. The only thing you have access to is to read. Do you understand? And that is actually your job. So in that kind of organization, there is a boundary to what everybody is doing. Imagine you are a CEO and you're also a security in an organization. It doesn't make sense. You are the one that people will see at the gates. And when people want to see you as well, you also be the person that they will see. No, there's a boundary to what each person can do. But now, because you are the CEO, does not mean that you should not take your security serious. You should not take your personal security serious. Do you understand? So you can also know whatever the security man too is doing. Probably, set a camera everywhere so that at least you all know that you're also securing yourself too, not just that security, you can't leave everything to the security man to do. So that's why you don't have to limit to what, you don't have to, let's say, okay, let the engineer alone be doing it. You want to know how to do it. So that's exactly where we are coming in to assist that, okay, get exposure to this thing, lay your hand on it, practice, use the free trial to practice. And you can also use your money. Actually, this thing is not that expensive. I won't lie, except if you did not do the right thing. Is it to do all this Azure database? I think the only part that might cost you money is when you are using Databricks, right? Because when you start using Databricks, you'll be creating cluster, and essentially another one that can cost you money is when you're using Synapse as well. Because I remember the last time I created Synapse dedicated workspace, I spent about, just to run a query on that database, I think I spent, before I even open my account the next day, $50 has been removed. Yeah, $50 has been removed because it is they call it how do you even call it? The query is per query. Like whenever you are running a query, the cost is calculated by query. So when you run a query, you are being charged. When you run a query, you are being charged, and I think they calculate it per hour. Do you understand? So I think that's where they are making their money from, per query. Yeah. So dedicated SQL pool. But if you are running the serverless SQL pool, that one you don't really spend much money when you are running the serverless pool. So you might need to understand some of these things as well. So when you put in consideration, right? So okay, which one is expensive, which one is not expensive. So that when you are practicing, even when you are using your money, you can dedicate that, you want to use $10 in a month to learn. Once that $10 has exhausted, leave it and go back maybe next month, another $10. Before you know it, you become an expert. Like at least you will know some things that all these your data engineers, doing shakara for you. So I will say shakara anyway. So you two, you'll be very good with it, actually. Do you understand? So you just have to practice on your own. Don't let them say, oh, you don't have access to it, you cannot have access to it. You too can have access to it, but it's just chop your money. So when you get money, you'll be able to practice. Actually, it's not easy anyway. I understand. All these things are very expensive. Imagine Maria spending $200. Let's say that Maria has spent a real $200 now. I'm very sure she will not be smiling with us today. so
no problem.
So you just have to get your hands dirty, practice. And another thing that I can advise is that if you have friends that have MCT accounts or MDP accounts, you can reach out to them. A lot of them are not even using these accounts. Some of them have this account that they are not using it. So you can reach out to some of your friends that have MCT account. Just tell them that you just want to explore things. Just try and reach out to people. Do you understand? If you have a friend that have MDP account, FBPA account, or MCT account, most of them have free credits. They used to give them free credits. I have a friend that normally give me his own account. And I've been using it for more than 1 year now. Do you understand? So I use it for practicing and for learning. And he doesn't really use it like that. Maybe just once in a while I use it. So some of them doesn't really use. So you can reach out to friends, people, try and make connection with people that have this account that you can use to practice. And your company too, tell them that you want to learn. Let them subscribe. They want to, just tell them you want to learn anyway. Yeah. I don't know what we are going to do with this setup. I think I might have to take over from here. So let me see if let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can take over from here, because the network, Raman network, is very slow. That's why this thing should have downloaded. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes for it to install. But let me see. Let me check from my hand if I have it installed, so that I can just take over from here and I will show you what you need to do. So let me try and check from my hand here. See. I hope we are still together. I hope you have not.
Yes, we are here.
Okay. So the database. Let me share my screen so that you can see what we are doing. So let me see if I can. The only thing is that I did not set up these. I'm not sure I have ADF set up on my own account. Because I want the integration runtime. So check. Integration runtime. I think I have it. Please, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. I'm not sure I have any. Let me see if I have any. Okay, I think I have one data factory here. Yeah. Okay. Probably. Let me see. I hope I've not deleted the data factory. So let me just try and launch it. Okay, so manage integration runtime. Okay. So I will just probably I might have to. I have one integration runtime on my system before, but let me see if I can. I'm not sure if I can connect it here. I have to delete that one. And let me see. So let me see. So probably what I would do is, because I have one on my system before, let me first uninstall that one. Because just show. Let me uninstall that one first. Okay, so I've uninstalled it now. Rahman, are you still with us? Rahman?
Yeah.
Hello, Rahman. Okay.
Yes, I can
How
hear
many
you.
minutes? What's your download rate now?
Let me check. It's still at 18%.
That one is I should say we could come out here today if you sit down with that one. Okay, let me still be doing my own thing there and see which one.
Okay.
Which one will be much faster? So let me launch this one. Okay. So let me go to my download. Okay, so let me try and install this. Okay, so let's see. Let's hope that it will be faster. So someone should give us a joke now. Why is everybody just quiet like this? Nobody want to tell us a joke. Adibola Maria, tell us a joke now, so that we'll not be bored. Okay, so hey, Omo, I don't have none of the database is accessible. Maybe which database is not accessible here? And okay, this one. Okay, I'll just use this database for us because okay, see the same thing. Transactions. Okay. Okay. Don't know whether my own is even fast now, so but I think it's fast because that's 6%. I think it's fast. Is any other person installing this thing apart from both Haya and Raman? Is any other person installing it? Are you also installing it?
No. I was lost after that. I think you did some settings there, so I couldn't follow.
Some settings. Okay. You are lost. And we have been there's nothing. We have not been doing anything now. So where are you lost?
No, after the SQL, like after creating the user.
So yeah, let's just. What is it?
No, I said after creating the logins and the members, I think you did one settings like that, so I couldn't follow that.
Okay. The
yes.
Share screen.
Okay.
Share screen. Sorry guys, we just have to I just have to show you how to connect it because we might say that you guys should leave it now, and by the time you guys want to start doing it yourself. You might have issues as well. So you have to be patient.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Okay.
Your screen is blank.
Blank?
And anyone see screen? Because it's blank.
It's not blank over here. I can see your screen.
You can see my screen, eh?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay.
I can see ADLS.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see. I can see.
Okay.
I can see. Okay, so what's the issue? Where are you? You have created the credentials, right?
Yeah. I've created all this now. I've created all this, and everything is running.
Okay. Okay, so go to your SQL. So search for SQL configuration.
Okay.
On your system. Search for SQL configuration on your system.
Okay.
So go to your search bar and search for SQL configuration.
Yes, I'm doing that. Okay. Is it this one? Configuration manager, right?
Sorry, I can't see.
I'm sharing the entire screen, you should see.
You see what I'm saying now? In your own case now, I'm not sure you have it.
Okay, I don't have it.
I'm not sure you have it.
I think you should go back and type it. You should type it one after the other, like SQL Server, like I did mine.
Okay.
You should probably do that.
SQL Server, right? Is it this one?
Just hold on. Not too fast.
Okay.
It's up to the server and type it again so that you can display.
You have it. You have it.
Yes.
The 2020. But wait, why are you having two configuration here now? 2020, 2019, 2022. Powerful. What's happening?
2020.
I don't know when I was installing. So which one should I click?
Let's use the 2022. Let's use the 2022.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, well, too.
Okay.
So go to SQL Server network configuration.
Okay, this one.
SQL Server network configuration. No, the one down.
SQL, okay, Server network, okay. Okay.
Click on that drop. Click on the drop down. Now the issue now, I think you have. I don't even understand this thing now. You have to. I think you have to this thing. You have Express. You have go to your killer request. Go to your SSMS. Let me check the one you are even using there. Is it Express or something? Let me see. Go back to your SSMS.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you mean
click on that? Go to that your connect. Oh no. Go back. Adele, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Where this I should go?
Okay, just hold on. Go back to the SSMA, the studio, the one that you have open before. Just go back. Don't search for anything.
Okay. Is it this one?
Sorry, the screen is lagging from my hand, so just have to.
Okay.
No. Go back to the studio, to this, the SSMA where you are running your query. Just go back there.
Okay.
So go to where you have that connect. I just want to check the name. Okay, I think it's SQL Server. Go to where you have that connect. Click on that connect. Click on that plug. Where you see that plug, you know that we have 2 plugs. Click on the first plug. That first plug. Click on it.
Okay. Yes, I've done that.
Server name. I'm just trying to get the. I think it should be SQL. Click on the server name. Click on that drop down of the server name. Both of them are SQL
Okay.
Server. Just trying to check which one you are using. Click the server name. Click on that drop down. Click on the drop down.
Server name. Okay.
I'm not sure I can get what I want from here. Okay. Hold on. SQL. Express. I think you are using the Express. I think you are using the Express. Okay, go back. Yeah, go back to that configuration.
You see the two because he has 2 instances. So check properties. We should be able to, because he has 2 instances, and if he's able to connect to the 2 of them, he can still use them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, go back to the configuration then. Maybe we'll just set it up for the two instances.
Okay. It is usually advisable that if you're doing personal stuff, just use developer. I had Express before. I had to uninstall it. At some point, it stopped connecting to localhost. I had to uninstall it and use the developer. And this developer on the name is this MS SQL Server.
Yes.
Because I think that server, the MSQL Server one does not expire. I think the Express one do expire after 90 days. I don't know. I think that's my experience with it.
Maybe because mine stopped connecting at some point. It wasn't.
Yeah, I think I also have that experience as well. I also have that experience. This thing is is a long way to go. Raman, how many percent is your own now? How many percent is your own now, Raman? Raman, how many percent is your this thing? Is your installation?
40%, 42%.
Okay, let's go.
Can you hear me?
Mine is at 34%.
Go sleep, wake up.
Okay.
Wow.
What is it?
That means it's really
What is
heavy.
it, Raman?
Or is network?
It's network. It's not that heavy. It's network. The last time I did it is less than 5 minutes. It's not that.
It's actually my network. The download speed is slow.
It's fiber now. Now it's fiber now.
But Ram, how many percent is your own now?
It's 42 now. It's still 42.
42%. Okay. Even my own too is slow actually today.
Is there no place we have the process? Maybe after they install, they can conclude and then give us the feedback on the platform.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe what I would do is that I would do a video after installing it. Maybe we can end the class now. So I will try and do like a video for you guys, so that then that will be posted as well alongside with this. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Is that fine with everybody? Maria, Ahmed.
Yes, that's okay.
You don't get choice, so it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So once it's installed, I will maybe I will try and do the video tomorrow so that we don't miss it. We don't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. I think that will be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I will do the video for you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
What am I supposed to do?
Please.
Maria, you have a question, Maria? Oh, you are saying something.
Okay. I just wanted to the steps to start that installation. I install my own now. May no give me problem for future.
Sorry, the steps that what?
For installing the integrated runtime. That's what I'm waiting for.
I think. Okay. So the steps to install the integration runtime, we have covered that one already. To install the integration runtime, we already covered that one already. So once the installation is successful, I don't think we are not doing anything. The only thing it does do is that after you install the integration runtime, you need to copy one of the key code. There's a code that you need to copy from the Azure. So you come and copy it and paste it in the setup that you have. But don't worry. I will do the videos. I think in the videos I will be able to capture that, or I will try and go over it again as well, so that you'll be able to understand everything as well. Is that fine, Maria?
All right. Thank you.
Okay. But anytime you want to do it, you can always reach out to me if you have any challenges, and you can reach out. So if you have any.
So what am I supposed to do here, Mr.
Bolonsho? I can always.
What am I supposed to do here now?
We call with you. So Adele, what you need to do is to just click on that Express. Click on the protocol for SQL Express. Yes. Protocol for SQL Express. Click on it.
Yes, I've done that.
So enable the
yes, I've done
the right stick, enable those pipe and TCP. Enable the right stick and enable them.
Okay. Okay, it's done.
Okay, so once you enable them, click on that SQL Server service at the top. Right click it and restart. Click on restart.
No, there's no restart. Open and refresh. Or is
click on the SQL Server service. Right click on it. SQL Server service. You did not see restart. The first one.
I see open. Okay, the first one. Okay. I'm seeing help.
See, the first one, you see this one that is running. Now I'm confused with your this thing. You have two instances running actually. So I don't even, okay, I think it's the first one. Don't worry. Right click on the first one. The one, go to that where you have name.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one that is showing.
Is it this one?
So right click on it and.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So now let me tell you something, Adile. If this does not work, if this does not work,
yes,
because you have to you have to come back and do it for the second instance that you have, because it might be like the second instance is what you have. So if this one does not work, come back, same thing that we have done now, do it for the second instance. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do it for the second one, because we only did it for the first one now.
First one.
If it doesn't work, just come and do it. But suppose, let's see, but let's see. Have you done that?
Yeah, I've restarted. Yes, it's finished. Done.
Okay, yeah, go back to your SSMS. Let's see. Go back to your SSMS. Go back to the studio.
Okay. This one.
You have it open before now. Okay. So yeah, click on authentication now. Change to SQL authentication.
Okay.
Change it to SQL authentication instead of the window.
I'm using the same password. Let me see. Now I can.
You can put your password.
Yes, yes. I'm using the same. Right there.
Click on Trust Server Certificates. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, sir. I can hear you. I've clicked it. Trust Server Certificate. They're still telling me.
Click on check.
Yeah, I've checked it.
This is the same issue.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I think you might need to. Are you sure you have set up these credentials correctly?
Yes, so I did everything.
So if it doesn't work, just use the other one. The other one that I mentioned, go and do the same settings for the other setup. Do you understand? Oh. And also, I hope you set it to SQL and Windows authentication.
Yes, I did that. That was the first thing I even did first. No problem. I will do that. Okay.
Okay, so guys, I will try and do the recording for the.
Thank you.
Aftermath. Yeah. So, see you guys. Most likely, maybe next week Saturday, next week Wednesday as well. I will communicate when we are going to meet next.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.